Limitation of the study was the number of participants. Only 20 9th through 12th grade students with reading comprehension goals were used. Participants were from a single school district, and the sample represented similar demographics. The study did not include an intervention. It monitored students over a limited time period, 8 weeks, just because of the constraints of the research deadline. Another limitation of the study was that it did not include any other groups outside of athletics. Many previous studies have also used fine art participation, but for this study, only athletic participation was used. The amount of time and timing of the study was limited due to the constraints and deadlines of the class it was compiled for. The study started in the middle of the winter sports season and was limited to only 8 weeks in time. Lastly, something that needs to be considered is that reading comprehension is a complex problem that includes many variables. Maybe the teachers that the students had in the past, maybe their time reading outside of the classroom, all could affect students' ability to read for comprehension. Recommendations for future studies would be to increase the number of participants that include different demographics, possibly using multiple school districts. And this should help make a stronger case for the researcher based on the data, because there'll be a better representation of the population. Future studies should include an intervention. The recommendation would be that the intervention would educate students about the athletics available in the school and the benefits of participating in athletics. Third, examine athletic participation as well as fine arts. The inclusion of athletic participation and fine art participation can help determine the value of participation in any school activity. The use of a longitudinal study would allow the researcher to observe students' participation and growth over extended time period. A longer time period would allow the researcher to observe student participation from the beginning of the season until the end of the season, and furthermore, the possibility of examining students over multiple sports seasons or over the entire school year. Finally, the researcher should consider that reading is a difficult and complex problem, and that self-efficacy may not be the only contributing factor to improving reading comprehension for these students. Implications from the study is that it's important that special education students be involved in athletics. I think that starts with teachers and coaches informing parents about the mental, physical, and academic impact athletics can contribute to student success. And then I think parents need to encourage their children to participate in athletics. Finally, teachers. I think special education teachers should take time to discuss opportunities with their students in being involved in school athletics. I think there's an importance of participation, and that's both reflected in student self-efficacy, reading comprehension, and academic achievement. And I think teachers need to help coaches educate parents on the importance of that participation. In conclusion, the study was that special education students who participate in athletics demonstrate higher levels of self-efficacy. And because of those higher levels of self-efficacy, they also achieve higher academically, specifically higher in reading comprehension. I think it's extremely important that we continue to research ways that we can help special education students achieve higher academically